Hi traders, welcome back. I wanted to make a quick video talking about Take Profit Trader because I get asked almost daily on my live streams what my favorite futures prop firm is right now. And I say without a doubt it is Take Profit Trader. I mean, there's obviously other good companies out there. My Funded Futures, Tradeify, those are all great companies as well. But Take Profit Trader has a huge advantage over all of them regarding their payout policy, as we're going to talk about in this video. And I'm going to show you all their rules, tests, and their payout policies, and show you an example of how I took 4 payouts in one single week. So, account types. They have the same basic type of account, only in 5 different sizes, from 25 all the way up to 150. Each one of these accounts is going to have its profit target, its maximum allowed position size. You can trade minis and the equivalent in micros. Daily loss limit has been removed. This was a very big thing because they used to have a hard limit rule that if you hit it, you would lose the account. But now they've removed that completely, and that has really made Take Profit Trader skyrocket and become a very, very popular choice now and a lot more well known. End of day drawdown on all their test accounts, which, as you know, is the best type of drawdown because your liquidation is not going to go up unless you make a new balance profit at the end of the day on your account. The prices, you see these prices, but you're always going to pay less because they always have some kind of promotion going on. You can use my code PABT for the best discounts. Now, platforms and instruments. This is another great advantage that they have. It seems like most companies now are either only going to have CQG data feed or Rhythmic, but Take Profit Trader has all of them. So you can choose any of these platforms to do your trading. CQG, you got Ninja, TradingView, Tradeovate. Rhythmic, you get more advanced order flow platforms like Sierra Chart, Bookmap, Atas, MotiveWave, etc. Instruments, you can trade all the CME family of products with the exception of the crypto futures. So no Bitcoin or Ethereum futures, but you get SP 500, NASDAQ, Dow, crude oil, all the very popular ones. Now, the test rules. There's 5 core rules to the test. 1, hit your profit target. 2, don't exceed your maximum position size. 3, don't hit your end of day maximum trailing drawdown. 4, trade approved products and at approved hours. And 5, be consistent, okay? And here I'm going to go deeper into these rules. So you need to trade a minimum of 5 days. And while that sounds like, some other companies let you pass in 1 day, it is actually not it's not a bad rule because with the 50% consistency, it's actually not really hard to get through with this. So the 50% consistency rule is basically your one biggest profit day cannot account for more than 50% of your total profits. So the way I do it, for example, 50,000 is my favorite account size. So I know the target is 3,000. So 50% of 3,000 is 1,500. So you know that this is the maximum that you should have in a single day of profit. Now, if you go over, that's okay. You're not going to fail the test, but your profit target is going to be increased a little bit, and you're just going to have to keep making more profits to bring that day down below 50. But like I said, it's pretty easy. I have a whole system where I trade 50,000 accounts. I shoot to get as close to 1,500 as possible on the first 2 days if I can. Sometimes it takes longer. And if you're already over the target and under the 50% and you have, let's say, 2 days left, you can just flip those days. You can just trade a few micros, make a little profit or a little loss, and the days are going to count and you are going to be able to pass. So it's pretty easy to get through this 50% consistency and the minimum of 5 trading days. There's no bot or algo high frequency trading allowed. News trading is allowed during the test accounts. Trade copiers are allowed. You can have unlimited number of tests or a maximum of 5 Pro or Pro Plus accounts. But, trade copying 5 accounts funded with no withdrawal limits, you can imagine you have the potential to make a lot. Now, activation fee, when there is not a promotion going on, there is a $130 activation fee after you pass your test. But like right now, there is a promotion of 30% off, no activation fee with code PABT. So sometimes you don't even need to pay an activation. And you need to close all your positions and orders before the daily market close at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, now once you've passed your test account, then you're gonna activate your Pro funded account. The Pro funded account is a SIM funded account, and the Pro Plus funded is a actual real live account. And I'll talk a little bit more about that one at the bottom here. So what are the rules for the fundeds? No high frequency trading bots. You need to trade at least 1 day per trading week to keep the account active. So between Sunday night and Friday afternoon. There's no consistency rule when you're funded. There's no daily loss limit rule. This is a big one. And if there's one negative with Take Profit Trader, it will be this. But you can still, you just got to adapt your strategy. Your end of day drawdown is going to become a trailing drawdown on your funded accounts. So what does that mean? It means your liquidation is going to trail the highest open equity that you have on your account. So if you make $1,000 profits in a trade that you have open and you let the whole thing come back, that is going to raise your trailing drawdown $1,000, and then your balance is not going to reflect that because you did not secure profits. So when you're in the funded accounts, you should really focus on taking little base hits, securing profits until you get that buffer level. Because once your trailing drawdown hits your initial account balance, is going to lock and is not going to continue trailing. So if you have a 50,000 account with a 48,000 liquidation, once you get the balance to 52,000, the trailing drawdown locks at 50,000. There's no news trading 1 minute before, during, or after big news events like FOMC, NFP, and CPI. And they actually sent emails reminding you of these events as well. Do not exceed your maximum position size. And then payouts. This is the best part about Take Profit Trader, why I like them the most. No payout restrictions from day one above buffer at 80% split. A lot of companies, they have payouts every 14 days, 2 or 3 times a month. You're required a 20 to 30 consistency rule. You need to have 5 to 7 profitable days before you request a payout, 10 trading days, etc. With Take Profit Trader, as long as you get above your buffer, which equals the size of the max drawdown, you can take out anything you want daily. So for example, on a 50,000 account that has a maximum drawdown of 2,000, you can withdraw anything above the $52,000 balance. Okay? And now the Pro Plus, once a trader hits about 5,000 in profits or more, you may get an invitation to move into Pro Plus, which is a real live account. And same thing, no daily loss limit. You're going to get 90% of your profits instead of 80. and you don't have any buffer requirements because you're trading live funds. So you can literally make any money from day one and you can take out everything at a 90-10 split. Now, I wanted to quickly show you an example of the payouts that I got. This was one single account that I had funded, and I took 4 straight payouts in a single week, starting on day 2. And I shared this on Twitter as well if you want to follow there. But I got a $50,000 account with the 30% discount. So I paid $119 for that account with no activation fee. And you can see I got the account on March 15th. I passed the test and I activated the Pro Funded for 50,000 balance. Then on the first day, on the 17th that I trade, I made $2,080 profit. So just with this, I was already able to get my buffer level. So my trailing drawdown locked at $50,000 and is not going to move from there at all. And I already have $80 available that I could even take out that first day at an 80-20 split. But of course, I wanted to build this up a little bit more. So then I traded it. You can see on March 18th, I made 1,290 profit. So at the end of the day, I took the 80 plus the 1290. I requested everything out and I got 80% of that, 1,096. And you can see I requested this on March 18th at like 9 p.m. Eastern at night, and it got approved at 1:30 in the morning the next day. So the payout approvals are super quick. And then the next 3 days, I did the same thing. Every day I would trade and I was able to make profits on all of these days. And every night I would just request an 80-20 payout split on everything above 52,000. And every day I would just start fresh with 52,000 to trade again. Eventually I did unfortunately hit the drawdown on this account on the what was it here, on the 6th day of trading it. But you can see I pretty much invested $119 in the evaluation, no activation fee, and I was able to pull out $4,800 in profits from this account. So it's pretty amazing. With other companies, you need to trade, at least 5 profitable days, or you get payouts every 14 days, etc. You need consistency rules when you're funded, not the case with Take Profit Trader. And so that's why, in my opinion, it is the best funded futures funding company at the moment. Okay, so remember, you can use code PABT for the best available discount. Link is down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.